Hey, so I've made it through all the security and it's quite a long way from the quite a long walk to get out here. I'm trying to find my truck so I can put my stuff in the truck, and then it's 45 minutes to start. It looks like I'm in the same. I signed up for a 3-hour 50-minute time, which is my target. I've got to try to not get too excited and try to go faster than that. If I've got stuff in the tank, leave it to the end. But yeah, I'm wearing my fast pink shoes, which will probably hurt my feet, but they will make me go faster. So also I'm in the same starting area as Joseph Tame, who I'm expecting will stand out. I'll see if I can find him, maybe get on his live stream a little bit as well. It might be fun running with him and getting some help with pace. But tons of people. Wow, this is far and away the biggest race I've ever been in. First marathon. We'll see how I go. Gotta find my truck and put my stuff away. I think I've got the biggest bag of anybody coming here to the Tokyo Marathon. Maybe I brought too much stuff, but you know. Next time I'll bring less, if there's a next time. So anyway, for now I've got to find my truck and put my stuff away. Okay, I'm in the start area now. I thought I might just find Joseph Tame, but even with all the kit that he wears, I don't know how easy that's going to be. For 40 minutes of standing around waiting, not getting too cold pretty much. Oh yeah, this is far and away the biggest thing I've ever been in. This is crazy. So yeah, start area F, aiming for 3 hours 50, but honestly going to try to go a bit faster. See how we go. Set to go. A couple more minutes and we start moving. You can see Joseph Tame over there. Let's see if I can catch up to him. Boom. Starting now, let's go! Yes, Kumidori, Shinjuku. Kabukicho. Let's go! Good tunes. Let's go. Iidabashi now. About 6k, coming up on 6k. The crowds are starting to get manageable. Still feel okay. Singing along, but only 6k, so geez. Yay! 6k. 36 to go, holy crap. I found Joseph!
Hey.
Joseph!
Hey! Wow, we found each other!
Woo.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh,
How you doing?
I'm great, yeah.
It's
It's going great, the weather's good, and yeah.
I was afraid it was going to be cold, but yeah,
it's right,
this
yeah.
is lovely.
Hey!
Enjoyment also joining us at this time.
Alright, cool.
Oh man,
Awesome.
I've never run anything like this. This is crazy.
Oh yeah? No, so many people.
So what time are you going for?
Sub 4 would be nice.
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm going to stop at a couple of places along the way. My family's just around the corner because our house
right.
is just over there.
Oh nice.
And probably live stream the end bit.
Ha!
Got only the end bit this year.
Well, if I could keep up. Yeah, I was wondering if you'd do that. I was thinking, I'll let you live stream me and just run behind you.
Right.
Oh yeah.
This is the first year.
This is smarter.
Yeah, just the last 30 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
Oh, very cool.
yeah, oh, it's great to see you.
Yeah, you too, man. Okay, Akihabara. We've got a turn back, so there's people running the other way as well. Roughly 10k. Through Nihonbashi, you go through that twice. Nerd heaven. Still feeling good, 10k, quarter of the way. Almost, not quite. Oh, James Brown playing, yeah. Have to do good. I knew that I would now. So good. So good. I got you. Ow. Kanda. About 12k now. So, well into it. Nihonbashi coming up. Everyone's having a good time. Oh, here come the leaders. This is a nice cutback. I got to see the leaders. That was really cool. Where are we now? I think we're coming up to Okachimachi. But sign Kototoi Bridge. Kudanshita. Oh, Kudanshita. No. Pretty sure we're coming up to Ueno anyway. About 15k, 16k now. In fact, 16.06. Asakusa. Kaminari mo Sensouji. Skytrain. Oh. Also, of course, Asakusa no Skytrain. The famous poo, which fortunately, touch wood, I haven't had to do so far. Yeah, hairpin turn. That's Asakusa coming around to Skytree. Oh yeah, funny time. Woo! Prepare the Skytree. Let's go. 18k. Wow. Okay, 20k in 1 hour 36. Doing pretty good pace, but it gets harder from now. Almost halfway. 20k. Okay, halfway. 1 hour 41, not bad. Keep going. 27k. Feeling the pain now. 1.5 hours to go. Just looking for a rhythm. Stitch is gone. Just keeping on. Ryogoku right now, Sumo Town. Okay, 29k. Asakusa. Bridge. Crowds. Whoa. Okay. Keep going. 32k. Ginza. 10k to go. Oh. 35.6. The wall is real. Feeling it now. But Tokyo Tower. That's nice to see. We do a hairpin up here, and then it's like a 6k back. Wake off. Alright, Tokyo Tower, let's go. 37.5. Final hairpin. And 5k to the end. Wow. 40k. 2 left. Damn. Oh, Shimbashi. Okay, final stretch. Done. I got over at about 3:30 and a half. I left my watch going because Apple said I needed 200 more meters. But yeah, there's a time detector in my bed, so I'll find out what that was. Whoa, that final 7k was tough. I really need a drink to get my shoes off, and then we'll do a reflection. But I never stopped, I never walked, I did the whole thing. Oh, that was tough, really tough. So many people are so good at this. But done, I'm alive. Up for some drinks, maybe some swag. Do a debrief soon. Woo. This park over here with the fountains, it's kind of a spiritual place for me. I used to work beside this park, right around here. And yeah, whenever I was having a crappy time at work, I'd walk out and sit in that park until I felt better. So, similar feeling, different reason. Oh yeah, kind of nice to finish beside them. Honestly, I want to go stick my head in there right now. Oh yeah, and I want a drink. Drink is what I want the most right now. Hey, so as promised, final debrief. I'm of course going to talk about this on Tokyo Tonight, but just to wrap up the video, that was a hell of an experience. I got my participation, well, not just participation, completion medal. So that is something. Not everybody completed. I'll tell you what, it was just reflecting on the race that you just saw me going through the different phases. I'm glad I took those videos. It's really nice to look back at the different times. I was comfortable until about the 25-kilometer mark. And then it was tough, but I could kind of get through until it got to about the 37K mark, 30, maybe before that, maybe about 35, 4:35. And then my time, the wall that they talk about, the marathon wall where your body runs out of fuel, it happened, and I got a lot slower. I was aiming for 3:45 conservatively, but honestly, I was training for 3:30, and I was comfortably ahead of that pace. To get 3:30, you have to average 5 minutes a kilometer. And up to 25, I was doing like 4 minutes 45, 4 minutes 50 per kilometer. I was well ahead of that goal, which was crazy, right? Although I knew I was going to drop off at the end. But yeah, it started running 5 minutes, 5:15, 5:20, 5:30, 5:40. And lots of people who I'd passed started catching up with me. The official temporary results, well, right now the initial results are out, but they show the time including like from when the front runners started and not the 8 minutes it took me to get to the start line. So my official finishing time was 3:31. Sorry, it was 3:39, but my time on my Apple Watch which I took from the start line was 3:31, which yeah, I'm very, very happy with. Although I wanted to beat 3:30, I actually did train for 3:30. But I tell you what, I'm in no state to complain. I was so messed up at the end. But I did burst a little bit for the final kilometer. I saw Tadom, he shouted out to me. I saw some other people along the way. Met a whole lot of really cool characters and so on. You can check out on my Instagram. I'll post the photos of the people that I as you saw from the video, it was great. I got to run into and talk with Joseph Tame when we were both feeling pretty fresh, still even around the 10K mark. But the weather was fantastic. I was worried it was going to be cold, but it was actually got up to nearly 20 degrees today. The thing was, the part that the video doesn't show was after I crossed that finish line, all the pain caught up and hit me at once. My feet were so sore. The soles of my feet, the shoes that I wear are carbon plate shoes. They're great, but they really, all of a sudden, the bottoms of my feet were like swollen. I could barely walk properly. And of course, my legs all at once, all the way from my hips down to my calves and everything, and even my feet, even right now, actually, even just this moment, are still cramping. But yeah, you know, it hits you all at once at the end. And I had to walk 2 kilometers to go get my bag from the luggage truck. And that was worse than the marathon. Was running to get my luggage. At least in the marathon, you're in a rhythm, even though it's painful or whatever, you just sort of automatically keep moving. When you cross the finish line, your legs are still so locked in for 3.5 hours. They're running. You just get into that mode where you're still moving. So stopping moving. And although I was taking drinks at every station, I could feel the potential for cramps. One thing I kind of mentioned, I said I didn't have stitch anymore in the video. There was a point where I realized my left side was getting a bit tense and I was worried I was going to get a cramp. So I ate a banana. And it did the job, you know, all the minerals. I think it staved off cramp, at least during the race. But I got a stitch for about a kilometer or two after that. So about, 5 or 10 minutes I ran with stitch, which wasn't fun, but I didn't drop pace. But shook that off. But that was actually like, past the 30K mark. So that was when it was getting really hard. But yeah, it was beautiful weather. I must say, I couldn't have asked for better. Like, I have a friend who ran the Osaka Marathon the week before this, and Osaka was 3 degrees and snowing. And it could, this time of year, you get any kind of weather. It could have been snowing here in Tokyo. Some years it like rains and it's freezing cold, and I was worried about that. But not too hot, not too cold. I ran it comfortably in the t-shirt that I had. Things that I worry about needing to go to the toilet or stomach problems or chafing or, no problems with that. Just limping around a little bit. Man, like going up and down stairs after the race, me and everybody else was just, everybody was very tenderly sort of shuffling side to side. But that was an experience. Right now, I'm looking forward to taking a break from running. I want to get back into running. I also want to get back into Muay Thai, which I stopped doing because I didn't want to get injured and miss the Tokyo Marathon. But yeah, that was just a real experience. Great vibes, lots of great international people, met some characters along the way, including an Australian guy who was running the entire marathon and completed it running in Crocs and like huge driver's sunglasses and like a Hawaiian shirt. And he ran it. I got photos which are on Instagram of that. I will post on Instagram. But yeah, wonderful experience in spite of all the pain and suffering. I'm really happy with my time. I hope the official time will take into account when I cross the start line. I'll wait for that. But I did increase my position every time. I finished about 6,000th, starting like 10,000 or something. So yeah, it's done. Goal achieved. Everybody talks about how when they finish a marathon, it's true. Right now, the last thing I want to think about is doing another marathon. But when you spend 16 weeks training and it has this whole purpose to your life or whatever, and you go and do it, and even though it's miserable, it's like when you don't have that routine anymore of running 6 days a week, which I do not want to go back to. But it is kind of cool having a goal, right? And it did make me fit as hell and healthy. So who knows if a week from now I'm going to start looking for other marathons. I would do the Tokyo Marathon again. I would sign up for this again. I'm not sure I'm going to go looking for marathons around the world to travel to like some people. The other thing, by the way, that really stood out when I was running, it's just a real reminder. I don't think if you do marathons that you can be sexist or racist or anything. It's sort of, I jog a bit like I drive, the way that I drive, which is that I don't sit in the slow lane. I generally like to be slightly overtaking people the entire time. And generally there aren't many people when I'm out jogging who run faster than me. But when you're in Tokyo Marathon, everybody there is kind of serious. And I'm being overtaken, especially at the end when I was slowing my pace. There were little old ladies. There were fat people. There were people from every country around the world. A part of me is like pride screws with you a little bit when a woman like with a shirt saying woman vegan runner overtakes you. How can you be faster than me? But of course, right? It's actually good. It's a real visceral experience that we're all that anyone can do amazing things. And as hard as I trained for this, there are thousands of people. I saw women like belly dancers in full belly dance costume who were like 15 minutes ahead of me. I saw them on the switchbacks. I'm like, how are you ahead of me? But people are capable of incredible things. The winning time I think was 2 hours 3 minutes. I nearly died doing 3.5 hours. So it's just a wonderful day. Lots of people from around the world, lots of cool people, lots of cool characters. I talked with some people during the race. And for that, and with the beautiful weather and everything, and all the sightseeing, it was a great day. That said, I'm looking forward to recovering. I want to stay fit. I don't want to get fat after this. I've loved eating carbs, but I think I've got to get back to eating a bit more healthily after this. But it was a great experience, and I'm not against the idea of doing this, and at least applying for the lottery in future. But I had a really good time. I would like to beat 3:30 next time, honestly. But I well exceeded my target time at 3:45, 3 hours 45, so I'm very happy with that. For a first-time marathon, it was pretty good. So, yeah, we're done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed going through the experience of the Tokyo Marathon with me. And I'll tell you all the rest on Tokyo tonight. Boom, peace. Over here. Peace.